So in today's video, I'm gonna be changing the ms170 stock bar and sprocket bar and chain. Take the ms170 stock bar, sprocket and chain off, and put the stock bar from the ms170 onto the 251c, and then put the carving chain and 1/4 inch kerf chain bar onto there, carving bar, 1/4 inch chain. So that's the 251 sprocket. So once you took the ms170 sprocket bar and chain off there, you then put it onto your 251 ms251. So this is the stock chain that came with the ms170, 1/4 inch gauge chain that I've had to buy to go with the carving bar, and then that one's obviously the packet is for the stock ms170 bar. So then after that, after you've got yourself carving bar, the right chain for the bar and that, and all you're left with is your stock 251 bar, stock 251 sprocket. So let's get on with it and upgrade our chainsaws into pencils that we can play with all day long. So I'm going to be putting a carving bar on the ms170, so I've got a stihl carving bar. So then you have to have the 8-tooth 1/4 inch chain sprocket. So I've changed that already. So that's the original ms170 sprocket. This is the new chain. So it's going to be 1/4 inch, like using a pencil. And then once I've got this, the new bar, the carving bar and chain on there, I'm then going to see if I can get the ms170 stock bar onto ms251. So let's see how this goes. So I'm just loosen the chain, tension the bolt off. That's the way it's going to go on. That's the direction it's going to cut. It's a bit small, that does. Chain. So get that on there. So we've got the ms170 changed. tighten that just yet, so knock that bolt back a little bit, and then just see how loose that is. It's a bit loose, that. Tighten the chain a bit. The tensioner bolt. Obviously, I'm still learning myself, so I watch people like Ryan Cook, Carving Fusion, Kyle Hall, Uncle Kevin Carves. So let's come off the sprocket. Just be careful you don't cut yourself, like I just did there. So that's that one done. And then you've got your chain how you want it. Yeah, that's a bit tight really. Way too tight. I'm going to leave it like that and see how it cuts. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm hoping it works. So now we've got the MS170 original sprocket and the MS170 original bar and chain. So this is what Kyle Hall says. Well, he doesn't say stihl 251c, he says stihl 250, so I'm going to see if it does fit onto this 251c. So I can show you what I did to get the sprocket off. I got this at a right bargain off my neighbour. It sold it me nice and cheap. As you can see, the chain on it's dead, and the bar. So the size difference in the bar and the ms170 bar is smaller and thinner. So what happens when you put it on a small gear on your bike and you're riding your bike? It's dead easy to pedal and you can pedal dead really fast, yeah? So hopefully this will cut a lot faster, therefore making it easier to go through the wood. And thinner kerf, smaller bar, less weight, thinner at the end, thinner kerf, so thinner like groove you're going to cut into the wood. So if you've got a blunt pencil, you're going to leave unneat. It's harder to draw neat lines with a blunt pencil than it is with a nice sharp and pointy pencil. And if you've got a pencil that's like heavier and you're further away from it as well, so like trying to use a pencil up there, it's going to be a lot harder to keep perfect than it is to be closer. So we're going to be closer, have less weight, have a pointier tip of the bar so we can do more precise detail, and it'll be a faster cut speed, so it should rip through the wood easier. I've just been organising in here in my workshop for the last couple of days, keeping busy, and I wanted to get it more organised, just so a tidy workspace, a happy workspace. So see the little pin there, locking pin. Get the corner of your screwdriver in there, yeah, and you don't want to lose that, so we've got it popped off a little bit, you can see it. That pin there, it's popped off, but I'm going to do it carefully so I don't lose it in that. There we go. There's the pin out. Now we've got the pin out, take your washer off, put it in there so you don't lose it. So you got your washer, your pin, and ms170 sprocket there, and then this wiggle out. That's what. Keep that, won't need that. Bit monkey in there. But as well, there's like a groove there, so that in here there's a pin, so you've got to line that up to the pin so your oil can come out. So I'll have to put that in there, I reckon. That's what fell out. The other sprocket. Put that in there. Line that one over there. And get that in there. Yeah. So that. I don't know what that's for. That's smooth anyway. So that's in there. Right. So we've got that in, so then we need to get a washer. You can see the washer's got like convex side that side, concave this side. So it goes in on this side, so the side it goes in and concaves on. I'm going to put it on there. So the concave's facing up. And get your pin back. And I just get the corner of my pliers on this side and the corner on that side, so that the pins can go past my pliers as I'm squeezing. There we go. Seems like loosen that. We'll see how it goes. And what's this saying here? Needs like a good service or something, this does. And then, hopefully, well, that's on there, see how it goes, we can get the ms170 bar on there now. Same again, teeth, like that, more that way. Loosen that right back. It's always easier to put your bar and your chain on and leave it like that then. So gravity's not fighting against you and that. Just going to tighten it a little bit up. See, this is the first time I've ever changed a sprocket and that over as well. I've just watched, like I say, YouTube. Kyle Hall, he's the one I've watched do this. And then I'm going to clean this out. Give it a better clean. We're not on a video, so it's not taking ages to do it. Boom. That's that in there. Put your little bolt on. Finger tight, so you can still tighten your chain up. Oh. Smidge meter, I'll tighten that up. Now we've got 251 170 bar and chain on it. ms170 carving bar, thinner chain, lighter, more precise, easier to do detail. So look at how much that's gone down as well. The size of that. See your bars in there. Boom. That much shorter. So you've lost all that weight. Your points become 2/3 of the size. Less work, less weight to carry around all day, however long you're using it. Faster cut speed. Lovely, there we go. ms251, so you can do it for 251. I don't know if Kyle Hall's got a 250, which says 250. So I don't know if he's got a different chainsaw, but you can do it for 251c as well. There we go. Now we can get carving.